Welcome to The Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
All right, this is the Changing Stage radio show powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks, the worldwide leader in internet talk radio, as well as Intertalk Radio. Hey, did you hear me say that way? And I said WS Radio's old habit dies hard. We are a full network of radio programming now, and we are here at the NAMM Show 2016, and we are having a great time, and this is an amazing show for us. We are in Nashville, so this is the Summer NAMM Show. Obviously, it is June. And we are here with a good friend, Mr. Johnny McAndrews. I called you McAdams before. I was hoping that you were related to Rachel McAdams. That's why. Maybe I'm like wishful thinking there. But yeah. So Johnny, you are the sales manager for PreSonus, a company that's near and dear to our heart. In fact, I was telling you before that we are a big PreSonus user. All of our live, when we do like live band broadcasts,
right,
that's what we use. We use the RM32AI. Tell me a little bit about that product. What we know why it's so special, but I would like you to tell the public why they should look at that product for any of their music, audio needs.
Gotcha. So, at PreSonus, it's real important that we get the most out of our gear. So with the RM series in particular, you have a few products in one. You have a multi-track recording interface. You have a wireless digital mixer with full recall. You can also use it as a digital snakes with the AI console. So we have a couple of different models, the 32 channel and the 16 channel, and comes with a Studio One Artist and Capture, the recording software. But you can use whatever DAW you want with it. But a lot of guys are just using them for live mixers, and then we have a piece that augments it that we started shipping not too long ago called the CS18, which is basically a controller. It's basically the software that we use, the control software, but we put it in a tactile device for guys that want faders and knobs and screen and everything.
We're really looking at getting that one. It's I think that's a cool device. You can put it at the front of the house. You run a Cat 5 cable all the way back to the back of the house, right to the the breakout box.
That's right, single cable Cat 5 over AVB, and you can ditch your crusty analog snake that you got to tote around.
Yeah, man, that when I do the worship, the church I'm at, we have this 101st snake that we have to roll out because it's at a school. Every time you got to roll it out and then roll it back in, and it's just not. It's not fun. That's like the worst part of the whole job.
Right.
You got to crank and roll it in, man. It's pretty crazy.
That's the whole thing with us, man. We're just trying to make it easy on our user base and customers, and try to figure out better ways to do things through technology.
Yeah, man. So, you guys got some new products that you're launching here that are kind of analog versions of those. Tell us a bit about those.
Yeah. So we got the StudioLive AR series, 3 different versions: a 8-channel, a 12-channel, and a 16-channel, and what we did with those products, it's an analog mixer, so what makes it special? We crammed 3 different products in a single mixer. So you have an analog mixer, you have a multi-track recorder over USB, and it comes with the software that you can do that with, so you can record over USB at 96K, and then you also have a stereo 2-track on board via an SD card.
Oh wow, okay, and I think we were talking about this earlier. You can actually record with the multi-track and the SD card, right?
Absolutely. You can you can use it the mixer as your front end for whatever DAW you want, right over USB. But you can also record the stereo 2-track simultaneously to the SD card. Absolutely.
That's very cool. And now there's 3 different configurations. What are those 3 different configurations?
We have an 8-channel, a 12-channel, and a 16-channel.
Okay, very cool. And they're reasonably priced now. The RM32AI, I think we got it for like $1,900. Those actually went down a little bit now.
Yeah,
right?
We're running rebates on them, so they're at $17.99 at this point. They're going to stay at that.
Yeah, because it's for what we had to use back in the day, man. That's like we got the 32 channel,
Right.
obviously, and we have got so many other different, parts to that. For us, it made a huge difference with having the 16 auxiliaries and being able to send it, do mix minus with the radio programming to go along with live band recording, and so we would pay something, 32 channel mixer back in the day would have cost you $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah, I mean, us being musicians at PreSonus, we recognize it's really important to get the most out of your gear, and you got to stretch every dollar, but at the same time, we don't sacrifice any of the fidelity or off the back of a truck and all that.
Yeah. One of the things I like is, like I said, the usability. You guys think of everything with your products. Tell us a bit about the design team that you guys have over there. I know Ray personally.
Well, Ray is an amazing human being. He's one of the most brilliant product managers in the business. Very passionate about what he does. Always thinking of different ways to leverage technology into our products, but at the same time, it'd still be very simple for a musician to be able to use it. Everything that we do is with the intent of being user friendly and intuitive and very solid. So
yeah.
And then of course our founder Jim Odom, who's a very, very brilliant individual. I can't say enough good things about him. And then there's tons of other guys I could go on and on about. Robert Creel, who's kind of responsible for our preamp design, also a really talented engineer as well. So, but I could go on and on about the talent we have in our development team.
Yeah. And for us, you've got a great a distribution channel. In fact, one of the reasons why we're here is Pitbull Audio carries your line of products.
Oh, right on.
Which is
absolutely.
They're one of the top retailers in the country, and I think it's important for people to realize that through your distribution network, like a retailer like Pitbull Audio, you guys are also hugely supportive. I know that it was a little bit of a learning curve for me because I was so used to having everything right in front of my face, and I'm old school.
Right.
So I'd call up and I'd get some great advice from your support team on how to implement different things. And one of the challenges we had was we were trying to use the multi-track device and trying to figure out mainly was what kind of sound card or what kind of a FireWire card would work with the device, and you guys really helped us out, pointed me in the right directions, and we got that working beautifully now.
Yeah, and you know what? Tech support guys we got a wonderful team. Alex Tinsley and his team are aces for sure. But there's not a day goes by that we don't try to improve our processes. So we have a really expansive knowledge base on our website. With tons of videos, how-to videos, and as you mentioned, what kind of external devices do I want to use that are compatible, and with just a glut of information on the knowledge base. There's also a new kind of version of the knowledge base. It's answers.presonus.com, and you can go in there, and it's kind of like set up like the Yahoo Answers thing.
Yeah.
But you can go in there and you can request features for Studio One and request products and kind of open a dialogue about
awesome stuff, man.
Or you just ask a general question about a support thing or something with a product, and you'll get either our users will answer it or someone in the office will.
Johnny, we have to interrupt you. This has been the Changing Stage Radio Show on EnterTalk Radio Network at the NAMM convention. Thanks, Pitbull Audio. We'll be right back in a few short minutes.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to record on a Grammy award-winning album? Have you ever wondered what it's like to play in front of a stadium crowd? Have you ever wondered what it's like to be on a world tour? I'm Jackie Bertoni, and I've played with the who's who in the music industry, and I've toured the world. Come join my world, behind the velvet rope, and get into the groove on Jackie's Groove. live 2 p.m. Mondays, and available 24/7 on jackiesgroove.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Hi, I'm Tim Dolbear, the host of Sound Experience on Intertalk Radio. Each week, I talk with top professional audio engineers, producers, musicians, and the manufacturers that make the tools that we use in the studio each and every day. From capturing the perfect take to mastering your final release, and the tools and how the pros use them, we are going to dive deep into their process and learn from their experience. I look forward to you joining us each week on Sound Experience with me, your host, Tim Dolbear.
Which sandwich is healthy and tasty? Which sandwich can come on bread or in a bowl? Which sandwich comes 51 different ways, so it's always your way? A which sandwich. Stop into our shop in Hazard Center. We're upstairs from the Hazard Center Digiplex. Bring in your movie ticket. We will add a free drink and chips to your sandwich order. Or order online at whichwich.com, and we will have it ready and waiting. WHICHWICH. Whichwich.com.
Has your business been appified? Are you tired of doing marketing that doesn't deliver results? Mobile apps build loyalty and quality retention. Your app from UPG Mobile puts your business on their mind and at their fingertips. UPG Mobile will give you a custom app highlighting how you are unique, targeting your message, and improving your open rates. Appify your business and amplify your presence with your customers at upgmobilemarketinggroup.com.